Welcome, sunflower farmer, to your new land. This is the first time of playing the game, and I'm just going to take a moment and show you around. Now, what you're looking at as you first enter the screen is your actual farm, and we'll talk about this in a moment. But what I want to do in this video is just give you a quick guide of not only Sunflower Land, but also Sunflower Town. You see, there are a lot of additional buildings in version 2 that were not available in version 1. The first of which is our home. And we'll go through all of these buildings in more details in later videos. We have our shop. We have the ability to craft. We have a wishing well, a kitchen, a bank, and a tailor. If we go to the south, just slightly of Sunflower Town, you'll see we have a forest area with trees. There's also NPC characters, which are non-player controlled characters, and you can click on these to get some help and some hints. If we scroll up from Sunflower Land, you'll notice we have different biomes. This one is winter. If we come to the left, we'll see we have more of an autumn biome, some mushrooms, some trees, and some mines, which may become apparent later. We'll also see that just above our farm, we have the barn. And so it's really worth taking a moment just to explore, look around, and just get used to all of the things that are available to you within your new farm. Anything that you can interact with will have a little white hover. When you click on it, it'll bring up a pop-up. So this is really good for you to navigate, to look around, and just see how this has expanded from version 1, which was just a farm, to version 2, which includes not only the town, but all of this undiscovered land as well. Lots of things that we can see that are going to come apparent in the future. And this will become obvious as you start to explore the game and more of the lore comes into play. But for now, I just want you to take some time, get used to your farm, look around, understand from the farm. You've also got the buildings, you've got the resources, and these include the trees. You'll also notice there are rocks, some stones, some iron, and some gold dotted around the map. You'll have to get used to those. And also, I just want you to understand the menu. So in the top left-hand corner, we have two buttons. On the right-hand side, we have save. At any point, you can click this and it will save your farm. So any actions that you do, you can manually save. And if you don't click this button, then the farm will automatically save every 30 seconds. We've also got a drop-down menu if we click, and this allows us to perform some basic actions. One of them is to sync on chain. So saving the farm saves it to the centralized server. That is the game server. Whereas syncing on chain takes the data from the game server, the centralized aspect, and it syncs it onto the blockchain, and it allows your assets to become decentralized. You'll be able to export them from your bank into your crypto wallet. And we'll talk more about that as we dive into the buildings. But the main thing to understand is the difference between the centralized save and the sync onto the decentralized blockchain. There's also a button here that tells you how to play. There's a map that will show you different features and what you can look at to learn where things are. A community aspect, and you also have some settings which are available. Over on the right hand side, you will see your total balance of SFL. This is the balance which you have attached to your farm. All of your assets at this stage are within your farm. You have a farm NFT that sits in your crypto wallet. If you move that farm to a different wallet or you were to sell that farm, then all of the assets, including your SFL and all of the resources within the game, would be sold or transferred with that farm. And we'll talk about how you can extract them from the farm a little bit later. You'll also notice there's an inventory here where we can click, and it will tell us any seeds, tools, resources, or crops, as well as any NFTs, foods, or eggs that we have available. You'll also see there is a quick bar here for recent items that we've purchased so that we can access them easily. Finally, in the bottom right hand corner, you'll notice that there is a music player. We can either mute and we can play. If you want to listen to some great music within the game, you can do that right here. So that's everything that you need to know to get started with Sunflower Land. Now it's your turn to go and explore.